Good morning! Welcome to our online learning class in English, grade 5 students. This is English with teacher Jenny. And for today, we will going to review the previous topic that we discussed last week. We will going to review the jobs and workplace. Are you ready? Let's start. Now, I have here two questions. First, what does he or she do? If it is a he, we're talking about a man. If it is a she, we're talking about a woman. Now, the first one is, what does he do? Where does he work? Let's talk about a doctor. What does he do? He treats sick people. Where does he work? He works in a hospital. Next, let's talk about a teacher. What does she do? She teaches students. Where does she work? She works at school. Pilot. He drives a plane. He works at the airport. Mailman or postman. He sends mail. He works at post office. Nurse. She takes good care of sick people. She works at the hospital. Policeman. He catches bad people. He works at the police station. Fireman. He puts out fire. He works at the fire station. Baker. He bakes cakes and bread. He works at the bake shop. Reporter. She delivers news. She works at the news station. Soldier. He serves in an army. He works at military barracks. Dentist. He takes good care of patients' teeth. He works at the clinic. Butcher. He cuts and sells meat. He works at the butcher shop. Chef. He cooks food. He works at the restaurant. Waitress. She serves food and drink. She works at the restaurant. Farmer. He plants rice and crops. He works at the farm. Vet or veterinarian. She treats sick animals. She works at the clinic. Pharmacist. She sells medicine. She works at the pharmacy. Cashier. She sells in a store. She works at the toy shop. Florist. She sells flowers. She works at the flower shop. Now I have here a question. What does he or she do? Where does he or she work? How do we answer this question? For example, what does he or she do? We have your man, so we will be using he. What does he do? He is a chef. If it is a woman, she is a chef. He works at a restaurant. Let's try to practice more. What does he do? Can you tell me? He is a pilot. Very good. Where does he work? He works at an airport. What does she do? She is a teacher. She works at school. What does she do? She is a baker. She works at the bakery. Now, I hope you learned something when we review the previous topics that we have. Now it's worksheet time, everyone. This is our first worksheet. As you can see, we have here questions. Question number 1, what does she do? She is a teacher. Question number 2, where does she work? She works at school. Now you need to find the correct answers for every questions or for every number. For example, let's try number 1. He works at a, what is the answer here? He is a doctor. He works at a hospital. And you can do the rest of the pictures. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go to worksheet number 2, everyone. Okay, we only have one question here. What does he do or what does she do? And how do you answer it? He is a, and find the answer, the occupation in our box. Number 1, what does he do? He is a doctor. Don't forget to write your name, number, and class, everyone. I hope you learned something today, grade 6 students, grade 5 students. Goodbye and see you.